Yay, this Lex, Astrostetics, let's get it, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a very tumultuous year for rap and hip-hop music. The beginning of the year, remember, there was no #1 hip-hop songs for a long time at the beginning of the year. I don't know if y'all remember when they were saying that. And we got exclusive footage of rapper Toosii speaking about the market. He's speaking about hip-hop music. He's speaking about touring, sales, and he had some very interesting things to say. We're going to play what he said, and then we're going to pull back up. America, peep this.
Rap ain't where it used to be. Sales ain't selling no more. Fucking, like, motherfuckers is not buying tickets like that no more to come to them concerts. Like, you feel me? The economy fucked up. Like, what? And these people want you to hold music? This shit fucked up out here. I do rap. If you go on the DSPs like Apple Music, Spotify, all of those places, and you look at where my projects is listed under, like what genre they listed under, they all listed under hip hop and rap. Yeah, I got a solid fan base. And that's the thing too, like, I won't lie, y'all. Like, that's another thing I'll tell y'all. Like, the economy is so fucked up that, like, it's so many people going out on tour in October. I gotta see if I'm even able to go out on tour in October, like, you feel me? Or whenever we supposed to go out. Like, I gotta see, cause this shit fucked up out here. Like, everybody don't got it right now. Everybody don't got it. The world fucked up. People don't got it. I want to be able to, you know what I mean? Like, but y'all got my word. Like, when I do go out on tour, I'm going to put my tickets as low as I can for y'all. That way it's fair for y'all and fair for me. You know, fair for everybody that got it. But I'm going to put my tickets as low as I can for y'all, because I know how the economy is. All right? Shit ain't the best right now. Everybody don't got it.
Y'all hear what Toosii said. Now, we mentioned this in our I Spice video and in the YG video. We're in a recession right now. The price of commodities went up. Groceries went up. The price of gas was up, but it went back down a little bit. But everything else went up. The price gouging is crazy. But when things are in demand, they are in demand. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with people profiting. $5 for a hash brown? Come on, son. $5 for a hash brown, my nigga? You wildin'. What does this mean for music sales? Well, streaming. The streaming is something that in a quote-unquote recession, the streaming makes the music consumable and affordable. That doesn't change the fact that artists are not selling nowhere their normal sales. Ice Spice, that was her first album, and she did 30K. That is not bad, but that's definitely not what anybody was expecting after seeing Ice Spice everywhere. YG is a breakout West Coast artist, one of the best artists out the West Coast. Why is YG selling 10,000? And all of the other artists that release music, Toosii also mentioned the tour. He mentioned the touring mechanism. When he goes out on tour, he's going to make his tickets affordable for his fans and his supporters. Well, does that mean that out of all of the industries, music is the industry that has the hardest time adjusting to the recession? And look, there's not even a nationwide report that we're in a recession. Remember Biden's speech? When Biden stepped down from going for president later on in the year, he mentioned that we was in an economic crisis. They wasn't telling anybody that we were in a recession. They was just making it seem like everything is fine. The economy is doing great. They low-key still didn't say that we're in a recession. You only know that if you put in 2 and 2 together. During a political season, also people's attention goes elsewhere. Y'all see how the audience at them political rallies be big, and when them artists perform, the concert audience be big as well? It's because politicians and musicians, they can also attract the crowd too. During the political season, you have to be saying something. People are more serious than normal. When I think summer artists, they're not selling like that because they don't really have a message that goes with their music. That, like, a lot of them are literally not saying anything. In order to kind of get away with that, you really gotta be like a Taylor Swift. You gotta be like a Rihanna, a Jay-Z, a Drake. Like, if you're not on that level, you have to be saying something during the political climate. People is thinking about their bills. They thinking about the cost of food. They're doing a lot of budgeting. It's not like the other times where people are not focusing on what's being said. No, during the political season, it's like you really have to have that message in there, or speak to something way bigger than yourself to really get people to listen. If we're gonna say that we're in a recession, the next thing is streaming. If the cost of everything went up, aside from like the price of homes went up, the price of traveling went up, the price of renting went up, the price of mortgages went up, every single thing went up, right, America? It's like, why is Toosii talking about making his tour dates as low as possible? And what people gotta understand, these things become standards. Why do artists have to lower their ticket prices? Meanwhile, every single thing else is going up. That should show you that the music industry has a problem adjusting. This really been the case since the Napsters, the iTunes Store, the LimeWire, the WinMX. All of this has been a problem since they actually let the technology dictate how people consume music. That should have been regulated. Y'all didn't want to listen to Prince, and now you got the technology pretty much dominating the music, and now artists, like, I think Toosii is actually doing the wrong thing. And I'm not saying that you should make your ticket prices unbelievably high so that people can't pop out. I'm just like, yo, figure a innovative approach out, because in the long run, that's devaluing the music. That's devaluing seeing artists on tour. When the iTunes Store says your music will be 99 cents, or your music will be $1.29, no matter how much you paid to get that song produced, your song is 99 cents. Your song is $1.29. You have people that don't make music dictating how much music costs. There is something wrong with that. That should not be happening at all. All right? You don't go into sports and have people tell you how much the cost of a NBA game should be. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, the music industry, they made it almost into like a science project. And artists have to break out of that. You know, like, that's why I think it's great when artists are versatile. You know, I hope artists adjust to this market and make smarter decisions, and just make greater records. Make greater records with a message that make people want to pop out. Make music that make people want to pop out and see you. No matter where the market is, the music should always be that good. The music should be undeniable to where people are like, yo, we gotta absolutely hear this. We have to see this artist. But like, you look at Ice Spice's music has no message in it. In a time like this, where the political atmosphere is going up, not speaking to something that has a message. In an atmosphere like this, that's not really profitable. Remember when Barack Obama was going, Young Jeezy had a song called My President is Black, My Lambo is Blue, ha ha. And Jay-Z was on the remix. Ye West always kind of had a political tinge in his music. And if you look at the artists that be selling the most in times like this, it's artists that speak toward what's going on socially. A lot of these artists is too cool for that. You too cool to speak towards the things that affect your audience when they're home. You're too cool to speak to the things that are outside of yourself. You only want to make music twerking in the club. You only want to make music that people could get smacked to. You don't want to make music that will actually help people realize what's going on socially and add in a new perspective. And if you can't do that and still make your music sonically appeasing, then that means you're not a real artist. Then we have to think about what Tyler the Creator said. So I think it's artists having a serious problem adjusting to the marketplace. And when you look at A$AP Rocky now, and I want to bring up A$AP Rocky because you look up his interview he did with Billboard, he mentioned that he wants to make his album like multi-dimensional. He want to speak on what's going on in the marketplace. He want to speak on what's going on in societally. He's saying, if you read the interview, he said that he wanted to speak towards social issues in a way. That's what a real artist should be doing. When you look outside, you should be having fun, right? But you should also be able to sonically articulate what you're looking at. I agree with A$AP. And I know Big Sean dropped the album. We gonna see if Big Sean album, if he's speaking toward anything bigger than himself. And don't get me wrong, you don't always want to do that and speak to things that's way bigger than you. But in a time where your music can be soothing to people, your music can speak towards what's going on around your audience, why wouldn't you want to speak towards higher values or speak towards things that are socially there? So America, let me know what y'all think about this. Am I wildin'? Is Toosii wildin'? Who's wildin' here? All right, America, make sure y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe. It's Astrostetics. Let's get it. Yeah.